Okay. Is it going?
Yeah, you're cool.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bruin Heights Men's League semifinal championship game, pitting the gray team led by Dave Berry against the dark blue team led by Kenneth V. Moltz. Promises to be a great contest, and we're going to try and bring you all the action. This is another high-quality Men's League production. The officials for today's game, Ken Adrian, Jay McCarl, and that's it. Okay, let's get underway. Let's get underway. Here we go, the tip-off. John Marshall controls, and dark blue takes the lead. Takes the ball. We'll set the starting lineups for you. Big Ed Barrett returns at center for dark blue. John Marshall, Kenny Moltz at forwards. Donnie Mitchell and Rick Berry at guards. For the gray team, as you see him dribble down the court, is the center, Mike Rosenthal. Dave Berry a forward for two. Dave Sefcik, the other forward. No, Dave Sefcik is a guard. And Ben Harris at guard. Jimmy Mack at forward. Two points for Rick Berry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got the technical difficulties worked out. Thanks for bearing with us. Let's get down to the ball game. Got a 2-2 tie with 6:48 left. Ball's off gray. Here comes this blue team. Blue team's considered somewhat of a Cinderella team, having only gone 4-8 in the regular season, but winning the last 3 games of the regular season, I believe, and all their playoff games gets them here for contending for the win in the losers bracket. The winner of this game will go on to play the as yet beaten Wolfpack, who's sitting atop the winners bracket, and that will be tomorrow for the championship. The Wolfpack will have to lose twice in order to lose the championship, and the early odds out of Vegas are saying that's highly unlikely. Blue controls, score 4-2. In favor of blue, Rick Berry with the ball up front. Pass down low, Kenny Moltz powers to the hole. See that Ben Harris? He's a little faster than the camera. My goodness. Oh, whoa, my goodness, Donnie Mitchell with a rainbow shot. Mack brings the ball down, trying to pass down low to Rosenthal, deflected by Kenny Moltz. So, quickly dark blue is establishing a lead here. 8-2, 5 minutes left in the quarter. Donnie Mitchell not shy, and why should he be? His third field goal. 10-2, dark blue. Ben Harris from 20. You hear the gray team discussing their defensive strategies as they go down the floor. Mike Rosenthal with a steal. No, and he misses. Big Ed rebound with him. Donnie Mitchell holds up, waits for his team to come down. You know, one of the good matchups in this game may be Donnie Mitchell and Ben Harris, both very similar type players. Fast, quick, good quickness on defense. But here's the guy you're going to have to watch for this gray team. Jimmy McGinnis. But in this announcer's opinion, early on in the game, unless that man shoots the ball, they're not going to have much of a chance. John Marshall. And they got it with a block. So. Makes the first front end of the one-on-one. No good on that one. Dave Berry with a rebound. As you can see by the $1 million scoreboard, 11-6 dark blue. Intercepted. A lot of turnovers in this game already. And Marshall. Oh my goodness. Oh. Down low. Rosenthal walk before the shot. No, you're gonna call the foul on John Marshall with the body, as we said. So Rosenthal will go to the line. No, possession. This announcer thought that it was on the shot, but obviously not. A slight delay in the game while our statisticians and timekeepers all get their houses in order. Ben Harris with the ball to McGinnis. Still passing it off. Bear from the corner, no good. Big Ed with another rebound. I don't know why Jimmy Mack keeps dishing the ball off, because those that have seen him play a lot knows that he's good on that kind of shot. Rick Berry, oh, and it goes. My goodness, everything going in for this blue team. There's the shot. Oh, and Big Ed with another. No, can't control it. Blue ball. No, he's overruled by the backcourt judge. And that's a walk on Jim McGinnis. Donnie Mitchell bringing the ball up. 15-6 with 2:22 left. Dark blue in the lead. John Marshall, no good. Goes after his own rebound, and they're going to get him for coming over the back. Ken Adrian, one of the officials, he's a good-looking stud out there. John Marshall, another rebound. This great team is about as cold as the month of December in Wisconsin. They better get something going. For some reason, it reminds me of refrigerators. Dave Berry, no. And rebound easily by John Marshall. Never even left the ground. This Dave Berry, what a picture of poise. What a picture of court savvy. Big error. Oh, with a power move. Gets his own rebound back. No. Partially blocked by Mike Rosenthal. And no, Jim McGinnis off a little bit. Big Ed with another rebound. Where'd Kenny Moltz go in this game? Haven't heard much out of him. Oh man, they got him for pushing him out of the way. Mr. Moltz, he doesn't like that call. Look at the look of disgust on that face. He's an intense young man. He's a real competitor. Michael Carter Jr. And it doesn't go. A little bit of volleyball. And they're going to give the ball to blue. Still 15-6 with 40 seconds left. I think Rick Berry's going to play for the last shot, I think. looking to move that ball. Whoops. John Marshall with a drive, no good. Tapped out by McGinnis. Mitchell recovers. Big Ed. Well, it's a walk before the shot. Now there's a bit of officiating for you, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping this game under tight control. Oh, and it's no good at the buzzer. So, at the end of the first quarter, as you can see by the Vantage scoreboard, it's 15-6 in favor of dark blue. We'll be right back with second quarter action. Welcome back. We are at the beginning of the second quarter. Let's set those lineups again for you. Dark blue, the same team, because they've only got 5. And for gray, into the game is Big Brian Cirillo and Mike McGinnis. Berwyn Heights' answers to the Beef Brothers. Okay, I think we're finally ready. John Marshall controls again. Of course, John's pretty tough to beat in a jump ball situation. Big Ed, a little fadeaway it goes. Big Ed, having missed the last 2 playoff games, shows that he hasn't lost anything. A little bit of confusion on the floor. I think we were checking for possible injury. It'll be gray ball on him on the baseline. There's Jimmy and Max, first 2 of the game. So he hasn't been scoring too much with already a minute going in the second quarter, and this is a guy they need some point production out of if they're going to stay in this game. Blue continues to move it around the perimeter. Rick Berry from a long ways away. Rebound, Kenny Moltz. He's fouled when it goes up. And the foul is on number 3, Gray. We're not sure. Let's just put it that way. Kenny Moltz for 2 shots. And the pair of them is good. So Gray's got to make something happen here. They're going to dig themselves in a hole before halftime. From the corner, it's good. Mike McGinnis. John Marshall posting high. No good rebound, Jimmy McGinnis. Whoops. No good. Moltz with a rebound again. 19-10. 6:15 left in the second quarter. Donnie Mitchell's pass intended for, it looked like Kenny down low, missed his target. Getting the ball back to Gray. Mike Carter at point guard. That's Mike Carter Jr. Whoops. The blue team is missing John Heiser, who turned in a stellar performance in the last game. but they don't seem to be missing him too much. Rick Berry from 20. That makes the score 21-10 with 5:30 left. Now that's going to be an offensive foul, no question about it. Reason being, for those in our viewing audience, is that the offensive foul called because McGinnis initiated the contact. Big Ed he assumed that was going in. Kenny Moltz missed it and puts it in. Timeout, Gray. Damn it, he didn't. Well, Gray calls timeout. They're down with 13 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And I tell you what's going to happen is they're just going to have to obviously get some firepower out of this team. They got zero offense going. They're not getting the ball down low. They're getting beaten on the boards. And their main shooter hasn't even put the ball up but a couple of times. So I don't know. I think they're going to have to change their strategy slightly and start getting the ball into the person that can score a little bit. Blue, on the other hand, is sort of in catbird seat. They're moving the ball well around, consistently getting it down low, and they're controlling the boards. Consequently, a 13-point lead. So they've got the big boys in there right now that can certainly control the ball down low, cause some problems down low. Let's see what happens. Boy, there's a lid on it for this Gray team. That's about all I can say. Big Ed passes down low. Kenny is fouled by Mike McGinnis. Mike, of course, known throughout the league for some of his defensive techniques, exhibiting one of them right there. Kenny will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. This Gray team was sort of set the stage for this game, was the regular season champion with a record of 10-2. Having gone, I believe, 9 games in a row without losing. However, towards the end of the season, suffered a couple of losses. And Ben Harris also suffered a loss in the playoffs already. So they've got their work cut out for them. Scores 24-12, 4:22 left. Oh, and they're going to give it. Dave Berry with the foul on the rebound. Oh my God, they're getting all the rolls. I don't think Mac liked that call too much. Big Ed. Big Ed used his, meanwhile, down the other end of the floor, Kenny Moltz scored. I was about to say, though, Big Ed used his 7-inch vertical leap to get up and stop that shot. And there's another block. They're not calling it. Yes, he's holding us the victory sign, meaning 2 ferocious blocks within 2 trips down the floor. He's established himself as an intimidator in the middle. That's why they got him in there. Big Ed in the middle, flanked by Kenny and John. That's a pretty imposing front line, as many of the teams playing through this bracket are finding out. Ben Harris, top of the key, it's good. Haven't heard that yet before. 20-footer, it's good. 28-14, 3:16 left. Now Rick Berry on the other end. Mac with a rebound. They're going to push the ball a little bit. He's by Rick Berry. Down the lane, gives to Dave Berry, and it's good. Jay McCarl. Jay taking control of this game. A little too much mouthing off going on. So he's warning both teams, both benches, that the next one to speak out is going to receive a technical foul. You got it. And he means business, folks. There's no question about it. He will do it. Excuse me. Let's pan the crowd real quick, folks. Oh my God, it's a capacity crowd here today. Okay, it'll be blue ball.
I'd like to take out an insurance policy.
Word, as we said, from one of the officials, that good-looking stud, Ken Adrian. I think both teams are just a little overzealous. Big game. They're all eye. They're pumped up for this. They're, you know, it's that competitor in all of them. Max straight to the hole. Shot doesn't go, and they call it offensive. That's Mac's second foul. You got to watch out. You get him in foul trouble, it could definitely be a problem. I was going to say earlier how well I think Donnie Mitchell's been playing towards the end of the season. He just really is a good point guard for this team. Look at the ball movement of this blue team. Uh-oh, and there's his third. 2:29 left in the game, and he's going to have to go to the bench. Mike Rosenthal coming in. That's going to hurt him. We need a big game out of Mike Rosenthal here. He's awful good offensive rebounder, one of the leading rebounders in the league. So if he can start working those boards a little bit and getting those second shots, they might be able to close this gap. Big Ed with two West Sunsail type free throws, just like it's all in a day's work. Having a good game by the big man. Dave Sefcik. Hey, wide open, why not? You're going to back off on the top of the key. Man will shoot it every time. Rick Berry obviously not too concerned about pushing the ball up the floor. Comfortable lead, 30-18, 2:07 left. Not the best shot I've seen him shoot. Big Ed shuffle with the ball after he caught it. Gray ball. Dave Berry's looking for some foul calls here, but I'm not exactly sure why. Good pass down low. Now there's a good play. That's what they got to do. They sort of take it to them. Can't expect all your scoring to come from one place, I don't think. Good block by Blind Cirilla. Here they go. Excuse me. Starting to move the ball around a little bit, looking for an opportunity. Oh, there's that quickness. Dave Berry so quick on the first step. Went right by John Marshall. Fouls on Ed Barrett. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Chance to cut the lead to 8. Also, this great team's got to be concerned about is staying close going into halftime. With Mac on the bench, can't afford to be in a blowout situation. Little Bear obviously somewhat affected by the bandaging of his hand, but still shows that shooter's touch. 1 of 2. That cuts the lead to 9. Oh, another turnover by Blue. Nice pass by Ben Harris. Shot's a little bit off. Brian Cirillo, offensive. No, can't hold on to it. Outlet to Donnie Mitchell. Straight to the hole. It's going to be offensive. It's going to be offensive. But they're going to count the basket. Well, that's what they've got to do, move the ball. Deep, set check, down low to Rosenthal. Oh, it's got away with a walk there. Big Ed with another rebound. 5 seconds. Well, it was a nice try, but no. Score at the end of the half. Now let's get a little look at our Vantage scoreboard. 32-21 in favor of Dark Blue. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this semifinal game. As we said before we left, the score is 32-21 in favor of Dark Blue. Well, I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody that's been volunteering their time and effort during the course of the basketball season to make the men's league run. For those of you that don't know it or maybe watching this tape and don't understand the concept of the men's league, and it is that we provide a recreational service for the community and completely run by the members, for the members. If I can get a shot over here. Well, let's set the starting lineups. Again, for Dark Blue, the same. There's only 5. For Gray, we've got Jim McGinnis, Dave Setrick, Mike Rosenthal, Ben Harris, and Little Bear, Dave Barry. John Marshall controlling again. Still with the ball moving. Pass down low right to Kenny Moltz. Count it. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our scorekeeper and timekeeper, Frick and Frack. Thank you, boys. Meanwhile, Mike Rosenthal on the other end for 2. Smart move by Donnie Mitchell. Kenny Moltz looking like Olajuwon with his moves to the hoop. 36-23 Dark Blue. And that's a walk on Rosenthal. I'm only kidding about our scorekeepers, Fred and Dave Lacey. We appreciate their help. Oop, that pass misses. Kenny Moltz threw it away. So here comes Gray with a chance to cut it to 11, but no. One thing about these men's league games is that with an 8-minute running quarter, they tend to go a lot quicker than a normal contest. That's Mike Rosenthal with a foul on the shot. Kenny Moltz will go to the line for 2. But when you're playing in these games, you can lose track of time, and obviously time has a way of slipping by. I think this Gray team, point of all this rambling on is that if the Gray team wants to get back in this game, and a 13-point margin it can be a lot to overcome. They're just going to simply have to start shooting the ball effectively, and by that I mean, of course, going to their #1 scorer, Jim McGinnis. And they have had a tendency in the past when they get behind for him to take control of the game, but typically it doesn't happen until the 4th quarter. And by that time, it's very often too little, too late. So let's see if they start to get their offense generated. Oh, rebound by Rick Berry. See how Blue crashing these boards. John Marshall gets his own rebound. No good, and there's a pull by Dave Berry. Bad hand and all. Nice rebound. A little violent reaction from the bench. Mike McGinnis. That'll be Ed Baird on the reach. See if they call it on the shot. Nope. Possession. Dave Berry from off camera. There's been some talk about maybe getting some three-point lines up at Bowen Heights Athletic Convocation Center, but I don't know. I think a three-point line might extend all the way to the sidelines on this court. Another steal by Dave Berry. So here we go. I can get some inspiration out of this source. They got to have somebody to start to light it up. Looking around. Oh, just flat out stole by Rick Berry. And Donnie Mitchell with kind of weird little stop jump there. But he scores nonetheless. 39-23. 5:24 left. There's that same move again. Right past John Marshall. And they've got the calls on Kenny Moltz on the rebound. Possession 1-1. So while the score hasn't changed, it's a matter of fact the lead has been stretched to 16. It seems as though Gray's getting a little momentum back here. They just can't get the ball in the hole. Ben Harris from the corner, no good. John Marshall, big rebound. Donnie Mitchell controlling. A little token full court pressure by Ben Harris. Moltz posting up high. Dave Sepchek with a block on the drive by Dave Berry. Ball on the side, no bucket. Now there's some officiating. No question who's in charge of this game. I'll tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. And I know from experience, don't cross him. Tapped out by Rick Berry, no good. Kenny Moltz with the offensive, it goes. Oh boy, that's a little bit of bad luck. Timeout Gray. So, once again, I'll go up to that Vantage scoreboard to show you that Gray has some problems. It's 41-23 in favor of Kenny Moltz's dark blue bomb squad. We'll be right back. Oh boy, I tell you, Max got a cold hand today. Loses control of the ball, still gets it up? No. And we're going to get blue ball. Thought they might have got Mike Rosenthal with a little tap there. Mike McGinnis just daring Big Ed to shoot. Of course, Mike also possessing a substantial vertical leap, so I'm sure he's anxious to swat one of Big Ed's out of here. What is John Marshall with a isolation? I'm not sure what that was. I'm a little confused. I guess they isolated Big Ed on Mike McGinnis down low, but he still failed to convert. Another turnover. Oh boy, now there's a tough move. Two guys on him. Big Ed. Having a good game. Oh my goodness gracious, that's number 4 on McGinnis. They got a little bit of a problem here. That'll bring Brian Cirilla into the game. Boy, they're gonna have to make an adjustment now. That's too bad because I know that Mac is a competitor. He don't like that one bit. Big Ed with another rebound. Doesn't go. Look at Blue crashing the boards. In and out, Donnie Mitchell. Ed with another rebound. John Marshall just standing up top, daring them to get involved in the game. But in this reporter's opinion, that's not basketball. Let's make something happen, gentlemen. Loses it going up. Can't control. Donnie Mitchell, no. And we got gray ball. Blue stepping on the line. I don't understand this blue team. A tendency just to stand around and ask them to come and play defense. On this little floor, that's kind of ridiculous. Playing defense the minute you walk across the half-court line. Gray still cold as an iceberg. Can't get it to go down. 43-23, 20-point lead. Well, they got Mike McGinnis with the foul. As the ball went down low. Still possession, 1-on-1. Will be, I think, in 2 more fouls. Ed Barrett backs out. That's going to be a walk, no question. Backing out, trying to find a three-point line, non-existent three-point line. So it looked like Reggie Williams a little bit. Take a step back and let it fly, but not in this gym. Even Dave Sefcik is a little bit. There's a shot. It's good. Dave Sefcik, good shooter, has been scoring about 15, 14 a game this year, and he's kind of quiet. The whole team's kind of quiet. They got about a quarter and a minute left, though, to make themselves heard. Or it's going to be in the words of one of those great announcers of all, Ed Barrett from 20. Great announcers of all time. Katie, bar the door. The refrigerator's open and butter's getting milky or something like that. Mike McGinnis from 25. Off the side of the board. Off John Marshall's head, it'll be gray ball. Nice play. There it is, emphatically stated. The foul is on Donnie Mitchell in the act of shooting. Mike McGinnis will go to the line for 2 shots. Still a 20-point lead by the blue team. 34 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, they got to get everything to go at this point, or they're being a hole so deep they just can't climb out. Good shot by Mike. So that whittles the margin to 19. That may signify the change in the mo of this game. A couple quick J's and they'll be right back in it. Once again with Big Ed down low. Oh yeah, they're going to get that. Jay McCarl will give that foul to Mike McGinnis. There'll be 2 shots. So, Big Ed to the line. Nope. Second one's good. They're keeping an even 20 lead. 14 seconds left. They're going to have to get it up quick. Oh no, stripped of the ball. Donnie Mitchell fouled by Michael Carter Jr. on the drive. So that'll put Donnie Mitchell on the line with a chance to stretch to the biggest lead of the game. 22. I think the most noticeable thing about this blue team is their way they've been playing together so well. Obviously in a successful fashion, but what I really mean is that good ball movement, looking for each other all the time, that won't count if it goes. So that kind of teamwork is what it takes to get you to the top, and I believe, although I don't want to be premature with my predictions, I think we may see this dark blue team playing against the Wolfpack. Now, the Wolfpack are the same kind of Cinderella story coming out of the pack. Finished in a tie for second place with a average 6-6 record in the regular season. The blue team 4-8 in the regular season, as I said earlier, and yet we'll more than likely see these two teams playing in the playing in the championship, and both these teams playing really well right now. Let me give you, my statistician Tom Wolf has just showed up with some of the statistics, and we see that the dark blue team is indeed dominating the boards with a 23-11 edge, and they also have the lead in assists. So I mean, it's obvious they're moving the ball, they're hitting the boards, and consequently they lead by 22 going into the final quarter. Okay, thanks, Tom. We'll say goodbye to Tom and wish him good luck tomorrow in the championship game. And I might take this opportunity to remind you that game time tomorrow will be at 5:15 right here at the beautiful Berwyn Heights Athletic and Convocation Center. Later on today at the Greenbelt Auditorium, we'll have the Berwyn Heights Men's League All-Star Game. So stick around for that. That's to take place at 6 o'clock. Let me try one more time. That'll take place at 6 o'clock tonight, and some of the faces that you've grown to know and love right here will be there tonight. Some of your favorite stars. Well, 3 seconds. Okay, here we go. Mac from the corner. Oh boy, I've never seen a man that cold. Like Rosenthal, no, they just can't get the ball to go in. I tell you, the well is run dry. There'll be a block on McCarl. Are they in the bonus yet? Yes, 1-1. You know, these two teams on the floor, as you might suspect them being in one of the semifinals, laden with all-star talent. McGinnis, of course, one of the leading scorers and assist leaders in the league. John Marshall, one of the better rebounders and scorers in the league. Kenny Moltz having a great season this year. Also on the all-attitude team. And, of course, the ever-present and jovial Big Ed Barrett. Whoa, my goodness. Uncharacteristic of Donnie Mitchell to miss by that. That'll be gray ball down this end of the floor. And he's a good-looking stud, that official. I keep telling you that, isn't he? Check that out. I'm telling you now, right now. If only he had a better shirt on. Okay, it'll be a jump ball. Blue controls. Gray hadn't won a jump ball all day. Left-handed shot. The official's timeout. Jay concerned that Ben Harris is injured. But he'll go to the bench to lick his wounds. That brings in Brian Cirillo. So they're getting a little bit more height and size in to try and counteract this front line, but I'm not sure analysis is appropriate at this point. 23-point lead with 6:15 left in the game. Nice pass. Mike Rosenthal missed from 1 foot. And foul. We got timeout blue. When we get back, Mike Rosenthal goes to the line. We'll be right back to return to the action. No, I'm not. Well, they're calling that was not a shooting foul. So it'll be Gray ball on the baseline. Mike Rosenthal again, no good. John Marshall controls. Blue ball. So it continues. John Marshall for two. 25-point lead. Stop and pop Mike Rosenthal. Well, at least they're in a good mood out there. Gonna try some new things in this last quarter. Kenny Moltz playing point guard. Nice pass. Oh, good. He lost a handle on it. So it'll be blue ball. Boy, when it rains, it pours. You know what I mean? When it snows in the Rockies, you get it at least 3 feet. No good. Oh, and that's 5 on Jim McGinnis. I can't believe it. He's out of the game. 1-1. I believe that's the first time I remember in a long time seeing Mac foul out. He's absolutely disgusted. I don't blame him. Got to question that last call just a little bit. A little contact underneath. But as I've said so often, when you see guys that are predominantly guard-oriented calling the game, they have a tendency to overcall the baseline. Okay, it'll be Gray ball on the side. Mike Rosenthal, no, he just can't get the ball to go down. And these outlets are so, oh, beautiful play. Now that was a nice play, but he blew the snowbird. So I don't know, Kenny Moltz and Mike Rosenthal vying for the shortest layup missed in this game. Controlled by John Marshall. Here they come out of the pack. They're going to give it to Brian Cirillo. Give him a little bit of a tap coming out of the pack. So that'll put John Marshall on the line. It's a good thing he gets the opportunity to go because, hey, they cut into that 26-point lead, 25-point lead, cut it down to 23, so maybe get it back up there again. I wish I had some dazzling analysis to give you, but our Vantage scoreboard tells the story. It's a 24-point lead with 4:40 left in this game. And you're going to make it 26. 27-point lead. Locked again, Big Ed's third swat of the game. Mike McGinnis, it's good. Donnie Mitchell, nice delay shot, but fouled by Mike McGinnis. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to pan the capacity crowd here at the Convocation Center. Wave to the crowd. Look at them all over there. It's a wave. They're doing the wave. Let's get back to the game. Donnie Mitchell on the second. Back end of 1-on-1. Misses. Brian Cirillo with a rebound. And the blue team is still, oh my goodness, nothing's going right. Look at this. Ben Harris ran into a wall, so to speak, lost the dribble, and Donnie Mitchell just swooped right through. And, well, I'm sorry, but it's a 28-point lead. No good. Kenny with a rebound. And tapped out by John Marshall. Good pass. Foul's going to be on Dave Barry on the shot, so that'll put Rick on the line to shoot two. And the fans are starting to chant for the 70 mark. We don't know if they'll get there though or not. You can see the look of just outright frustration and disappointment on the look of this great team. It's their last game, and maybe their last game ever together. But they gave it a good shot. They made it to the semifinals. That's more than can be said for some of the other teams in this league. Quick move by Donnie Mitchell, blocked by Brian Cirillo, and here comes Ben Harris. He's still got a little bit of energy. There's a walk. It goes though. Fancy shot. What do they call that now when you get into playoff time? Jazz, pizzazz, and razzmatazz. Big Ed for two. Now we're getting into a little run and gun here. Ben Harris from 25, air ball. Kenny Moltz the reception, let's call it. They're just taking their sweet time pushing up the floor now. John Marshall to the hole, nice pass, Donnie Mitchell, Kenny Moltz, another offensive rebound, it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, 30-point lead. 2:30 left. Rebound, and yes, they'll get Mike McGinnis over the back. Maybe 5 on him. Yes, indeed. And that's the swan song from Mike McGinnis. Another tough effort turned in by one of the members of this great team. Maybe we ought to start a discussion at this point on biorhythms or astrology or something, because, hey, this team was snake bit the minute it started this game. I can't remember the last time I remember a 30-point loss. Except maybe that orange team this year. They might have got a little crushed by 30 a couple of times. No pun intended. Kenny Bolts gets them both then. No basket, line violation. And he doesn't like that at all. He better be careful. He could get a technical. He better watch it. Dave Sefcik. no good. And Donnie Mitchell again intercepted. Really moving it out here. Mike Carter, no good. Not sure what their strategy is at this point. Big Ed, 15-foot fading skyhook, no good. Another turnover. Number 2 doesn't like that at all. Offensive foul? No way, he says. Officiating's been good this game. Some of the fans are enjoying this contest. They're getting a big kick out of it. Frickin' frack. They were waiting for another Big Ed Barrett 16-foot skyhook, but got the ball knocked out of his hands. Minute six left in this game. So instead, from the baseline, stolen away by Rick Berry. And in and out. Dave Berry the rebound. Not sure what that was. Trying to save it. Wow. They can't get one pass down there, it seems. Mike Carter Jr., no good. Oh boy. They're experimenting at this point. Gonna get a little too cute. Brian Cyril, another rebound. And there's a last shot of the season for Gray. It's no good. Well, I'm not exactly sure what to say about that, but as we scan the Vantage scoreboard for the final time, we can see that final score is 63 for the blue team, dark blue led by Kenny Moltz, and 34 for the gray team led by Jim McGinnis. Still, they can be proud. It was a good season for them, as you see the players congratulating themselves at half court. So, having a team conference, and as blue looks ahead, they'll be playing the Wolfpack, as I said, tomorrow. This squad seems to be leading a charmed existence, a Cinderella story here at Berwyn Heights, and we'll see what happens. I suggest that everyone joins us tomorrow when we'll bring you the championship games of the Berwyn Heights 1987 Men's League basketball season. Thanks for being with us, and don't forget the All-Star game later today.